Giving all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone that told me this truth that will well. Shalom to the elect scattered to the four corners of the earth. My name is Kodash Payah, and this was a short, film that they made, but it reminded me of the scriptures of the vision that Esdras saw, right? Believing in 2nd Esdras, the 13th chapter. When he saw the laser beams, that looks like concentrated heat, and nobody could describe the type of fire that destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, which we know that it was an angelic force, the angels, with their chariots, the laser beams coming out of the chariots, what the people call UFOs. And this is pretty much similar how it looked in the vision of Esdras when he saw that great mountain. And what was that great mountain? It was a chariot, but it was so big, he described it as a mountain. And so when I saw this, that's what it reminded me of. Right? Because that's why the angels is around, coming for destruction as well as salvation. And we're going to read it. Because what? When Yahweh Shai, the scriptures say in Isaiah 66:15, when Yahweh Shai is going to come with the angels. Matter of fact, how about we get that real quick? Alright, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 15. Right, it reads, "For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebukes with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh." Right? "And the slain of the Lord shall be many." So the slain of the Lord shall be many, man. And it's going to be in the midst of World War III, right after the hour of temptation, after the big prophetic shebangs, and then you read about what the prophets saw, as a mushroom cloud, when they described the mushroom cloud, they saw the latter days, right? So real quick, let's jump back. Book of 2nd Esdras 13. And let's start from, maybe we can start from the top. We're gonna see how the spirit goes. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but 2nd Esdras 13:1, "And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night. And lo," meaning look, "there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And behold, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven," which is talking about Yahweh Shai and the holy angels. Remember the vision that Elisha saw. I believe in 1 Kings or 2 Kings 6 and 16, some around there, where it states that there's more of us, there's more with us than them. But it says that when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. That's right. That's right. And I know there's another scripture where it speaks about how, are ye not gonna be in powders? Matter of fact, let me. Alright, this 2nd Esdras 16:11, "The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence," completely beaten. And that's what that's what the instruments of the chariots are going to do. Turn this place and the people into fucking powder, man. This place is done. The prophet's seen it. You have it manifesting. You see it on your phones. You see it on CGI. You see it in movies. You see in world wars and rumors of wars. The end is speaking, man. You're seeing more UFO, so-called. You're seeing chariots more and more. We at the end, man. Right? And this place is going to be done with fire. Straight up. Because that's the promise of the Lord. That's why he made the rainbow, so it won't be destroyed by water. Anyway, it says, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it fleeth the fire. God, turn that to blue. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of the number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. So you're going to have all these. This is why these elites are creating their little laser beam, their space force, their little technology to go against Yahushua and the holy angels, which is speaking about the war in heaven according to the book of Revelation. But look, listen, there's you got military personnel in the ships, out in the seas, shooting machine guns at lights that they see in the skies. These chariots are just messing with them, man. They playing with them. Look, easily send Leviathan to fuck them ships up. But the Lord's hardening their heart to do so. Verse 6, but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. But I would have seen the regional place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet there is fight. So the people, these elites, the government of the earth that they claim gonna come together for outside invader, whatever. When Yahushua comes, and the weapons that they have here, like not even 10 for you compared to the angelic beams and forces that Yahushua is coming with. You people, man, you don't even know what you're in for, man. It's gonna be a time never seen before. They're gonna be they're gonna be amazed at the strangeness of our salvation, so far beyond all that they look for, as it tells you in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 2. So when we read these things, we bring it out, we declare it, And that's why also the end is speaking. The scripture said the end shall speak and not lie. But it says, verse 9, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, here's the point, as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips, which is talking about the chariots, when the laser beams come out the mouths of the chariots, just like how you have arsenals, right? Missiles that come out of it, right? And out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempest. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up, everyone, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. So imagine the vision that and he smelled the smoke, like you feel like you're there. It's crazy. Just like the new episode of Black Mirror that just came out. There's a new season and it's called Demon 79, and he turns into a dark-skinned angel. He looks like it. And he shows the vision to this woman, and her eyes turned white, and all she saw was fire everywhere, and she felt like she was in it, but it says, let's read on, verse 12. Afterward saw I the same man come down from the mountain, the chariots, and call unto him another peaceable multitude. And when Yahushua comes back, even though he's going to bring all this destruction, the elect is going to be beamed up in the chariots, you know, from the four corners of the earth, as the scriptures say in the book of St. Matthew, the 24th chapter. Verse 13, and there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad, some were sorry, and some of them were bound, and others some brought of them that were offered. Then was I sick through great fear, and I awakened and said, Thou hast showed thy servant these wonders from the beginning, and hast counted me worthy that thou shouldest receive my prayer. Show me now yet the interpretation of this dream, for as I conceived in my understanding, woe unto them that shall be left in those days. Damn, that's right. That's right. For as I conceived in mine understanding, woe unto them that shall be left in those days, and much more woe unto them that are not left behind. So what? Scriptures speak about the second woe coming to pass, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Alright, so Lord willing, this was edifying. I just wanted to bring this out. Quoted a couple scriptures. This I felt like was a great, kind of a good description, sorta, of the vision of Esdras, you know, and what he described, and also a picture. And I felt like, you know, I was inspired to bring it out. I remember the scriptures speak about how the Lord is going to be, what's that? Isaiah 65. Let me see real quick. I don't want to butcher it. I was going to quote it, but here it is, Isaiah 63 and 1. Who is that cometh from Edom with dyed garments, from Basra, this that is glorious in his apparel, travailing in the greatness of his strength? I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. So that's talking about Yahushua when he comes back. You know, he's going to trot in the winepress alone. Meaning what? When you trot a winepress, you step on the grapes to create wine. And these people are going to get trampled on, man. And it's going to be, like the scriptures say, as blood as high as a horse's bridle. And every eye shall see him, even them that pierced him. So, you know, Yahushua is coming for vengeance, man. You know, and Lord willing, I do a little lesson on that, but real quick, Isaiah 34 and 4, and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. Right? Like the mushroom cloud that we saw. And all their host shall fall down, which is their armies, their host, as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. So that's going to be in the mixed with the missiles, right? The intercontinental ballistic missiles that shall be shot, which Esdras explained, which is the arrows that be shot one end of the earth and another. And in the midst of that, the laser beams from these chariots. Alright? So yeah, with that, man, I'm going to end it off on here. Giving all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Ukakadash. Lord willing, this was edifying. Also, just, you know, straight to the point, you know. Just imagine when people see these things, then they're going to know that a prophet was among them.